Raise your hand if your TBR is completely out of control. You've got books in piles, books on wish lists, books you swear you started but can't remember finishing, and don't even get me started on keeping up with a series. Today, that chaos ends. Before we dive in, here's the big picture. This tracker is built inside Notion and it's designed to be minimal, intuitive, and actually enjoyable to use. Because if it's not beautiful, let's be honest, we're not going to open it. So let's dive into the walkthrough. This is the main dashboard that you will see when you duplicate the template. It does come blank, so there's nothing in here at all. There is a dashboard down the side with all of the pages included in this template, and then all of the main information you need is on this front page. There are buttons along the top so you can quickly do whatever you need to do, even on mobile or iPad, such as adding a new book. All of these little areas can be closed down, so you only need to open up what you want when you want it. And this template is included at the bottom where you can add an image, you can add the caption or description of the book, you can add some thoughts, you can add some quotes and notes. I just quickly filled in some data for you so you can just see what it looks like at a glance. And then when you set it to currently reading, it will show up in, of course, your currently reading section. It's just a little glance at how many pages you are within the book and your little progress bar. It is a year-to-date little kind of widget, if you will. This updates automatically every year, so you don't need to do anything with this. As you can see, you are currently reading one book, you've read no books, and you've read 150 pages in total for this year. This is done by ensuring that you have the current year attached to each book. We have a little challenge tracker, which I'll show you in more detail on the page itself. And then we have a view down here of your entire library. There are many different views that you can look at depending on your preference, just to make it as customizable and easy to use as possible. So in our mobile view, this is just a very quick view of the book you're currently reading, so you can update anything you need on the go. And then a quick little list view of your up next in TBR, just so that if you need to add anything to currently reading, that is also super easy to do on the go. This is where your yearly archive lives. This is what was shown on the main dashboard, and here is where you will load in all of your years. So I've loaded it up to 2028 for you. After that, you'll just need to click new or new page here and just add a new year in. Just ensure that you add the year dates. So this needs to be, if, for example, we were doing 2026, it needs to be January all the way through till the end of December. And this is how the widget view pulls into the main dashboard. There's also a little view down here of the books that you've currently read. You can see there's nothing here now. This is because you haven't finished a book yet. Once you've finished a book, it will show up here in order. Series tracker, one of my absolute favorite pages. As you can see, it's blank. So we're just going to pop into my personal library quickly so you can see what it looks like when it is filled in. As you can see, I like to read a lot of series, and this will pull in all the data from the books for you. So the genres will automatically pull based on the books added to the series, so will the author, series detail type, all of this is automatic. It'll let you know how many of the books in the series you have read. And then also there's a little template that pulls in that will pull all the books for you in order. And we have the list and challenges page. This again, I will show you in my own template. Just to preface as well, there will be some minor aesthetic differences between mine and the book template, just because I have tweaked things over time as I am unable to stop myself from doing, but the gist is all the same. You can select what type of reading challenge it is, the start and finish date of the challenge, whether you've completed it or not. If you have it set as active, this is how it will show on your main dashboard. And then you just add any books from your library that are included in this challenge for you. This will then also give you how many of the books you have read in this challenge or how many you're currently reading, and then a little progress bar. And then another page I love, the genre page. This does come populated, as you can see. You can delete any that you don't want, but this will let you know how many books in your library you have by each genre. So the new book we added, I did add to a genre, so you can see we have one book in the library. This also has a little template that will pull in all of the books that are part of this genre, so it's really easy for you to find anything, no matter how you're searching. There's then a little notes and quotes page, so if you want to add a note, for example, you would just add any text here, add it to whichever book, And then when you click into the book itself, this will show up in the little notes section. You can also add a note from here, and it will do the same thing. It will attach it to the book automatically, and it will also add it to your little notes page. The process for loading quotes is exactly the same as the notes. We now also have a wishlist page. This was a request from one of you who purchased the template, and I loved it, so I've added it to the template for you. This is where you can track any upcoming books. So as long as the release date within the book here is set to sometime within this month and the status is either wishlist or pre-order, it will show up here letting you know your book's coming out this month. There's then specifically a wishlist view, either in list view or a visual view, and also a pre-order section. So you can keep everything super clear. We then have a complete page. This pulls in any books with the finish date here within the last month. So you can see all of your books you've recently read. There is also a rating section and a full library. Again, I'll give you a quick little view from my page. I haven't read anything this month, but my favorites are all here. My 5 stars are here, etc. We then have an author page. This again will let you know how many books by each author you have, either in a gallery view or in a list view. And it will also list out all of the books by that author, and you can give each author a rating. And then there is just an overall database page. This is where, as you can see, the master database lives. Don't delete this database. If you do, basically the entire template will break. And because we know aesthetics matter, this template also comes with a Canva banner that I've created for you. You can see it up here, and it's on each page. There is a link down the bottom where you can duplicate this template yourself and tweak it and change it if you want to. Speaking of aesthetics, I also have 7 different themed versions of this template. They all work in exactly the same way as I've just showed you. They just are slightly different in the way that they look. So we have an anime themed reading tracker. Everything is green and blue and yellow, and it has a bit of a Studio Ghibli feel. As you can see, all the pages are the same. They just have slightly different icons and images. We have 4 themed magical house templates. I'm sure you can figure out where they came from. So we have a golden witchy reading tracker, which is all gold, brown, yellow. We have the scarlet magic reading tracker, which is of course red themed. We have a sapphire arcana reading tracker, which is sort of blue. There are hints of yellow. Everything is updated in these theme templates, as you can see. The banners, images down the side, and the banners along the top. We then also have the dark jade hex reading tracker, which is my personal favorite, which is of course dark spooky vibes, green, snake themed. Everything is more customized to that aesthetic. And then continuing on the dark theme, we have a dark academia reading tracker, another one of my favorites if you prefer to use dark mode. These two are specifically designed around that style. And then finally we have the light academia reading tracker, which is very similar to the other one, but of course designed more around light mode and light academia. And that's it. Your reading life finally under control. If you've made it this far, I feel like you and I have very similar bookshelves, so I would love to know. Please drop your TBR number in the comments. Absolutely no judgment. Mine was about 94 when I first started this template. The template link is in the description, and if this video helped you out, subscribe means I can keep making things like this for you. Happy reading. I'll see you in the next one.